From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Tuesday, July the 17th, 2018. An incendiary balloon sent from Gaza over the security fence into Israel landed today in a playground of an Israeli kindergarten. A teacher at the kindergarten on the Sdot HaNegev Regional Council told Israel's Channel 10 News she saw something flaming and smoking fall from the sky while the children were playing outside, and that she and the other teachers quickly got the children inside to safety and called the police. Sappers arrived at the scene to deal with the device. No injuries or damage was reported. Earlier in the day, an arson balloon fell on the grounds of an elementary school in the Eshkol Regional Council. The school was closed for summer vacation, so no children were present. A short time before the incident at the kindergarten today, an Israeli drone fired towards a group of Palestinians launching the arson devices, injuring 2 of them. Some 26 fires were sparked by such incendiary devices today alone. And today, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a situation assessment at the IDF's Gaza division with Israeli military leaders, where he said, "We are in a campaign that entails an exchange of blows, and I can tell you that the IDF is ready for any scenario," adding that he and the citizens of Israel believe in the IDF and give the IDF their full support. The Jerusalem Post reports that a German Jewish teenager was attacked Friday night in Dusseldorf in what is believed to have been an anti-Semitic incident. The 17-year-old was wearing an Israeli pin and kippah on Friday night when a large group of men insulted him and pushed him, causing injury. On Wednesday, a Jewish professor wearing a kippah was attacked in the German city of Bonn. Professor Yitzhak Melamed, who teaches philosophy at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore, said he was first assaulted by a German Palestinian man who yelled "No Jews in Germany" at him and other anti-Semitic insults, knocked the kippah off his head and pushed him, and then local police apparently mistook Melamed for the assailant and brutally attacked him and later lied, saying Melamed resisted arrest. The chief of police in Bonn went to Melamed's hotel the next day and apologized, as did, according to Deutsche Welle, a local German government minister, Herbert Ruhl, who told Melamed, "We will not allow Jews to be persecuted once again in Germany." The family of an Israeli victim of terror is building a synagogue in his memory. 70-year-old Reuven Shmerling was stabbed and beaten to death in October of last year by 2 Palestinians in the West Bank. His family launched a campaign to raise funds for the synagogue, and among the donations, they have received several thousands of shekels from a Palestinian businessman from Gaza who met Shmerling through work. The man called Shmerling a noble man and said if more people were like him, peace would have been achieved a long time ago. Following that donation, several other Palestinians from Gaza and from the West Bank who knew Shmerling also contacted the family to donate. Shmerling's son, Shai, said he was not surprised that his father always had Arab friends, many of whom came to pay their respects after his father's murder. While Israel's ranking in the Global Innovation Index is up, the WIPO, the World Intellectual Property Organization, released the index for 2018 together with Cornell University and several other partners this week. It has Israel up 6 places from last year, as well as Israel maintaining its #1 spot of leader in innovation for Northern Africa, Western Asia, and 11th spot worldwide. The World Lacrosse Championship is underway in Israel. 46 countries from around the world are taking part in the competition, which kicked off this past Wednesday. This year's is said to be the biggest international lacrosse event in history, and the first time the event is taking place outside of the U.S., Canada, Australia, and England in a non-English speaking country. Over 150 games are being played through this Saturday, which concludes with the finals. Israel's Ministry of Tourism released its statistics for the first half of 2018 last week, showing a record number. Some 2.1 million tourists visited Israel between January and June of this year. The ministry said this was the most for any half-year period and the first time that the 2 million threshold was passed. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Tuesday, July the 17th. More programming from the American Jewish Committee's Global Forum in Jerusalem, beginning at 6:30 with Austrian Chancellor Sebastian Kurz, who acknowledges Austria's responsibility to both the Jewish people and for the first time to the State of Israel, with a response from American Jewish Committee CEO David Harris. At 7:30, a discussion of the rise of anti-Semitism masked as anti-Zionism with former UN Ambassador Dori Gold, the American Jewish Committee's Europe office's Simon Rodan Ben Zaken, and others. At 8:40, the head of the world's largest Muslim organization, Yahya Khalil Stakuf, talks about the importance of Muslim-Jewish relations with the AJC's Rabbi David Rosen. At 9 tonight, Mark Golub sits down with the CEO and chairman of Im Tirtzu to talk about fighting the BDS movement. And at 10, Professor Gil Troy talks about a new Zionism. And that's the JBS News Update for Tuesday, July the 17th, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader.